Today we are going to study lesson 3 Gobal and the Hilsa fish. This story is adapted from the comic book. In comic book, the story is presenting through pictures with strips of text for support. It's an interesting story. You may enjoy reading this lesson. Let us start our lesson. Now, before starting, the main characters of the story. The king, Gopal, Gopal's wife, the courtiers. Courtiers means who are present in the king's court or attend in the king's court. Then villagers, then fishmongers. Fishmongers means those who are selling the fish. Now I will read the lesson. Just look into the textbook. It was the season for Hilsa fish. Fishermen could think of nothing but Hilsa fish. Now it was the season for Hilsa fish. And every fisherman, they could think only about Hilsa fish. Fishmongers sold nothing but Hilsa fish. They were calling the people and they are selling the fish. Come, buy, the price of Hilsa is down today. Householders could talk nothing but Hilsa fish. Not only the fishmongers, even every house they are talking about Hilsa fish. One lady is asking, how much did you pay for that Hilsa? And he's replying, the man is replying, you wouldn't believe it if I told you. And in the palace too, the courtiers could discuss nothing but Hilsa fish. Now in the court also, the courtiers, they are discussing. Here, one courtier came to king and he's talking to king about Hilsa fish. Your Majesty, you should have seen the huge Hilsa I caught. It was in between. The king got so much angry and he stopped. Stop it. Are you a courtier or a fisherman? In the court, the courtiers is talking about Hilsa fish. The king could not understand. He could not accept that. They should think and discuss about the royal affairs or well-being of the country. So the king became very angry. He stopped the courtier and scolded him. The courtier fell silent with downcast eyes. The king felt guilty now. Now the courtier became very silent. Looking downwards, he was standing in front of the king. Now looking at him, the king felt sorry. He said, I am sorry, I lost my temper. It is a season for Hilsa fish, and no one, not even Gopal, can stop anyone from talking about Hilsa fish. Not even for 5 minutes. Now the king felt so much. He said sorry. He said, I lost my temper. That means I got so much angry. And he's asking, even Gopal could not stop talking about the Hilsa fish, not even for 5 minutes. Here we get the character of Gopal. Gopal is a courtier, very smart, and he's expert in finding solution immediately, and that is for any kind of issues. That is why king took his name and mentioned. Now Gopal replying, oh, I think I could, your majesty. Now Gopal is agreed that he could stop the talk about Hilsa fish. Now the king is challenging. Then let me see you buy a huge Hilsa and bring it to the palace without anyone asking you a word about it. Gladly, Gopal accepted that. I accept the challenge, your majesty, he said. Few days later, at Gopal's home, Gopal is doing something. Looking at his face, his wife was so surprised. She is asking, why is your face half shaven? And Gopal replied, I am dressing up to buy a fish. Now look at Gopal's face. He kept his beard half shaven. His wife is confused. She is again asking, what is the matter with you? Why are you smearing yourself with ash? Not only half shaven, he started smearing, that means coating some ash on his face and body. He replied again, I told you I am dressing up to buy a Hilsa fish. Now, his wife tried to convince him that he looks awkward. She said, listen to me please. You can't possibly go out in those disgraceful rags. What are you up to? She tried to make him understand how he looks. Disgraceful rags means torn clothes. He was putting torn clothes and started going outside. That is why she stopped. She tried to stop, but he did not listen. He said, "How many times must I tell you, woman, I am out to buy a huge Hilsa fish?" Now she is thinking that it's happened to him. He's gone mad. Gopal bought the Hilsa fish and started walking towards the palace. Gopal started his journey with huge Hilsa fish in his hand. According to the challenge of the king that he had to bring a huge Hilsa fish to the palace on a condition that nobody should talk about the Hilsa fish, and he is completing that challenge. On the way to palace, one boy pointing Gopal and telling his mother that, "Mother, look at that man. Isn't he comical?" That means, "Isn't he looking funny?" One man said, "He must be a madman." Then another said, "Hush, I think he is a mystic. He's a mysterious person." And everybody was talking about strange appearance of Gopal. Many are commenting on him, but he did not give any answer. He just ignored everybody. What was in his mind? The challenge with king. At any cost, he wanted to win the challenge. Somehow, he managed to reach the palace. Here, in front of the palace, the guards were standing. One of the guards asked him, "What do you want?" He then replied, "I want to see the king." Guards did not let him go. They too thought him to be a madman. One of the guards said, "You cannot see the king. Get away with you. You are not going to see the king. Clear out of this place immediately." Gopal understood that the guards will not allow him to go inside. Then, getting the attention of king, he started dancing and singing loudly. Inside the palace, the courtiers too commenting on him. "The man is crazy. Throw him at once. Throw him out immediately." But Gopal said, "I want to see the king. Let me in." Then king said, "Bring that man to me at once." "Yes, your majesty." Gopal was brought before the king. Now some of the courtiers understood that he is none other than Gopal. The man has lost his mind. The courtiers talking with each other. One said he got mad. Another said, "I think it's one of his crazy jokes." Another person is telling that it is his jokes, one of the crazy jokes. Now the king also recognized Gopal. King says, "All right, Gopal, out with it. Why are you dressed up in this ridiculous fashion?" Gopal replying, "Your majesty, you seem to have forgotten something." Now king says, "Enough, Gopal, tell the truth. What is the need to dress up in this way? What is the purpose?" Gopal replied, "Your majesty, you have forgotten something." Now the king is thinking, "What I have forgotten?" Gopal again said, "Strangely enough, no one seems to be interested in Hilsa fish today. From the market to the palace and in the court, not a soul has spoken a word about Hilsa fish." When Gopal took out the Hilsa fish in his hand, immediately king remembered what he had forgotten. Gopal reminded the king that he had fulfilled his challenge, and from market to the palace he walked with the Hilsa fish, but no one talked about Hilsa fish. When Gopal took the Hilsa fish in his hand, immediately king remembered what he had forgotten. Gopal reminded the king that he had fulfilled his challenge and from market to the palace he walked with a Hilsa fish, but no one talked about the Hilsa fish. Only then did the king remember the challenge he had thrown to Gobal. Now king is congratulating Gobal. Ha ha ha, well Gobal, congratulations. You have achieved the impossible once again. Gobal had no need to take up the challenge because he was the courtier in king's palace. But he was smart and active. Actually, he enjoyed taking up the challenge and tried to win the challenge. So, never run away from any challenges in our life too. We should accept it and face it. When King challenged him, he did not shy away. He went ahead, got into the form of a madman, and brought the Hilsa fish. People, those who are willing to do something, they find a way for it. Try to achieve it, and that's how everything turn out good for them. So, what is the moral of the story? Nothing is impossible. Think positively, be active, and the success is always yours. Now, the king also recognized Gopal. King says, "All right, Gopal, out with it. Why are you dressed up in this ridiculous fashion?" Gopal replying, "Your Majesty, you seem to have forgotten something." Now, king says, "Enough, Gopal. Tell the truth. What is the need to dress up in this way? What is the purpose?" Gopal replied, "Your Majesty, you have forgotten something." Now the king is thinking, "What I have forgotten?" Gopal again said, "Strangely enough, no one seems to be interested in Hilsa fish today. From the market to the palace and in the court, not a soul has spoken a word about Hilsa fish." When Gopal took the Hilsa fish in his hand, immediately king remembered what he had forgotten. Gopal reminded the king that he had fulfilled his challenge, and from market to the palace he walked with a Hilsa fish, but no one talked about the Hilsa fish. Only then did the king remember the challenge he had thrown to Gopal. Now king is congratulating Gopal. Ha ha ha, well Gopal, congratulations. You have achieved the impossible once again. From these words we can understand that Gopal was brave, bold and smart. Give any type of task, even if it is tough, or the things which ordinary people consider as impossible, the kind of people like Gopal, they will find out the way to achieve it. We learn a lesson from the story that never run away from any challenges in our life. We should accept it and face it. Gopal had no need to take up the challenge because he was the courtier in the king's palace. But he was smart and active, and even he enjoyed taking up the challenge and tried to win the challenge. When king challenged him, he did not shy away. He went ahead, got into the form of a madman, and brought the Hilsa fish. People, those who are willing to do something, they find a way for it. Try to achieve it. And that's how everything turned out good for them. So the moral of the story is nothing is impossible. Think positively, be active, and the success is always yours.